Hi, I'm Kimberly Ann O'Neill Schmidt. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'd like to introduce you to one of the most personal books I have ever written, End of Life Caregiving, the emotional reality no one prepares you for. This isn't a book I wrote from theory. I wrote it from experience. I sat beside my brother during the end of his life just last year. I sat beside both my parents. I know what it's like to watch someone you love decline. I know what it's like to lie awake at night, wondering if you're doing enough, making impossible decisions, and carrying emotions that are difficult to explain to anyone who hasn't lived through it. There are many books that explain the medical side of end of life. They'll tell you what medications to expect, what equipment you may need, and what changes can happen physically. Now, some of this is in this book, but this book is mostly about everything else. It's about the emotional side of caregiving that so very few people talk about. The fear, the exhaustion, the guilt, and there is guilt, the heartbreak, the moments when you're overwhelmed but still have to keep going because someone you love is depending on you. This isn't a medical guide. It's an honest conversation about what caregiving at the end of life really feels like. It gives words to experiences that so many caregivers have but rarely say out loud. My hope is that if you're walking this journey now, or someday you will be, you'll realize you're not alone. Someone else understands what you're carrying. If you happen to come across this video here on Facebook, I'd love to have you follow my page. I regularly share my newest books, articles, videos, and thoughts on caregiving, relationships, faith, and just about everything else and everyday life. If you'd like a copy of End of Life Caregiving, the emotional reality no one prepares you for, just go to Amazon and search for the book title or for my name, Kimberly Ann O apostrophe Neil dash Schmidt, Schmitt. You'll find this book along with my other titles. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support, and I hope that this book offers comfort, understanding, and reassurance to anyone facing one of life's most difficult journeys. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day.